this again?
To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache. Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
Bro, Rosaria, you're eavesdropping.
You! You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
You're suspicious of Albedo.
Taking orders from a complete stranger, drinking anonymous potions, participating in all kinds of strange experiments.
He's not a stranger.
I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps you were colluding from the beginning.
I'm starting not to like you, Rosaria.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me.
Why are you so worried about me, Rosaria? You're so annoying already.
I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up here. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat, which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
I don't care, I'm still gonna do the same.
She's gone! So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo!
Hey, Albedo.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back? I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job. Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Teyvat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders? I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Teyvat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea. Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
We'll say it plays Lily.
the transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself? It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
You're really emotionless, dude.
Paimon thought with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Yo, I can use Albedo's dialogue for quotes.
Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Aww.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom. I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again? Well, glad I can count on you.
We're friends with Albedo!
I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined.
Is that when he reveals that he's made of chalk?
If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything, can I rely on you to stop me?
Aww. And we don't even get a special, like, animation? Aww. Albedo. Oh, no, I'm sad. Oh. I said Albedo. But you didn't give me a special... You didn't give me a special animation for that. Thank you for a slingshot that I do not need. Oh wait, I'm curious on something. Did I use... Yes, I did. Okay, time for another story class. Let's do... I don't want to do Eula, she's kind of boring. I said to do that one. I'll do that last. Let's do Ganyu. Sine. Oh wait, hold on. What's that? Hold on a second. Dun 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 I need to play more Smash. I'm not even paying attention to this. Don't. I think KAZUHA's about to push me to hard pity. I'm gonna test out what my pity is. Don't tell me he's pushing me to soft pity. Don't tell me he's pushing me to soft pity. His hard pity's at 90. Da 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 dee da do. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. Okay. Math time. That cannot do in my head. 6 times 12 equals 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78 pity. I'm in soft pity territory. I better not lose this 50-50. Hey yo, why did I jump off? Oh no. Hold up. I can't see.
Everybody stand!
Let's not do that again. Why didn't I always go through this way, so why didn't I do that? Dun 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 dun. Sorry, I don't need any right now. Which way am I going? This way? I didn't even need to climb out that mountain. Okay, gone you. Gone you. Gone you. Are you by that tree? Gone you. Oh, why is there 2 eyes of the storm over there? This is Geoclus over here. Why is there 2 of you? Gone you.
Person standing over there. That's Ganyu. We finally found her.
Oh, I started this already. Hey, Ganyu. Just to keep looking. Oh, we're all the same height. Okay, Ganyu.
Ganyu, here you are.
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yuehai Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back.
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave. My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishe. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Qixing gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be tactful as well. I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Juyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Hi, Cloud Retainer.
Cloud Retainer? We're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow. You Adepti really are impressive.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well. A matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Ooh, we're gonna talk about a child Ganyu?
Nothing to be ashamed
Kid
of.
Ganyu.
You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Ooh, she's embarrassed.
One's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it.
You can. I permit.
Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts.
I've never seen that before.
Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end.
She should be in the southern part of Mount Aotsong right now, preparing for the trial.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look then.
Bye, Cloud Retainer. There's a thing over here. I'm defeating these things. I need those chests. I want those chests.
Solidify! This is order.
Here we go!
Yeah.
Yeah! Let's light it up! Yeah! Let's play!
Gather! Stabilize!
Adventure time!
Yeah! Yeah!
Off we go! I'm going in! Adventure time!
Brace yourselves! Yeah!
Stabilize!
Yahoo!
I will have order.
Brace yourselves!
Stabilize!
Here we go!
Quick!
Yeah!
Off we go!
Let's play! Yeah! Yeah!
Terra Smith!
Brace yourselves! Yeah!
Everybody stand!
Order guide you.
Ha! Yeah! Yeah!
So here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here? Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus.
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
What are we doing? Can't see.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
Did they push you on forward, please don't bless again? They did. I'm curious, what's your constellations? Oh.
We're way behind schedule. We've completed the task. What do you think? I agree. You possess many qualities similar to those of Adepti, despite having none of their blood.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is...
Xiao.
Who is it?
Xiao.
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh. So it's Xiao. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are. Let's go.
Show. Show. Meet again. Hello.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
Don't we get to play a show? Complete show? No, wait, it's got you.
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
No touching! Born of ice and frost.
Time for takeoff.
This is long overdue.
Here we go. I'm going in.
I will have order.
Think you can get away?
Blaze over. Next on the... No touching! All hail! We're way behind schedule.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves.
Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Hi, show.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Yeah, your vision is on your wrist. That's cool and new.
Understood.
Compared to other people who wear it at their hip or even on their chest or back. Just as strongly and elevator.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
I have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti. Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, Please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim. Huh. He can handle any battle, but talking to strange humans is a different story, huh?
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in training.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of joy. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money? Ugh, how dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
He might sorta have a point. We did come here looking for Ganyu after all.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. The things he said... He was right. I thought that coming back to Juyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that But... I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true! Just believe us!
Alright. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment. If I'm proven right, I'll return to Juyun Karst once again.
Are we just gonna leave
It's
Xiao
a step
here?
in the right direction. Let's go!
Y'all just gonna leave Xiao here? Oh, he just like disappeared. Hey! Tanjiro-kun. Nezuko-san. Nezuko-san. Nezuko-san.
We're finally back!
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right! Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
I really wish these guys move in real time, like you get to walk next to them and stuff. It'd be so fun. That's so far. Of course I'm gonna teleport. Why are all my ults ready? Is it from Ganyu? Ganyu and Xiao. I really want those two. But I'm gonna save for Albedo right after KAZUHA banner. And afterwards, I'll save for those two's rerun. And maybe any possible Inazuma characters.
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh, that's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood. Similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyun Karst, in fact.
Why, isn't it little Miss Ganyu? I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
This old man called her Little Miss Ganyu.
Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
Oh, little Miss Ganyu. Your kind words make me feel that my decades of hard work haven't been in vain.
Why are you calling her Little Miss Ganyu? That's creepy.
Uncle Tien, a person of your standing should really stop calling me Little Miss Ganyu.
Exactly. Even though Ganyu may be older than you, please don't call her. That's disgusting.
Oh, my apologies. It's not intentional, just a childhood habit of mine.
Childhood? Are you guys childhood best friends?
Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qixing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Talking about secretaries... Oh, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at Yua High Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problems has always been in my job description.
She's back in character, just like that, huh? Let's move then, to Yuhai Pavilion.
Where's Yuhai Pavilion? Y'all, I'm just gonna teleport. What's wrong with that tree? What the?
Miss Ganyu, it's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Weishin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yuehai Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
Sucks that she's shorter than her.
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
In that case... Ah! I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. Follow me, please.
I know where he is. Is he under the bridge? I don't need the flowers right now, so I'm gonna leave it. I wonder how they do their gliding exam here, if they have one.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuehai Pavilion? I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuehai Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Tax records? Thriving?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line and word by word. Ah, here, I found it! That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongshin.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chinksa Village. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr. Balai.
Oh, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way to show your gratitude.
I'm afraid I can't go to Chinksa Village.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
Ah, that's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that.
Oops. Fat fingered. Isn't there some artifacts around here? Well, I stuck there.
Welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I am usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Chinksa really is full of lonely old people.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
I'm sorry.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuehai Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away, then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongshin from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongshin bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongshin otherwise.
Of course you can. But I'm not so sprightly anymore.
He lost it.
What's that supposed to mean?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenter's. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here. But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just wouldn't leave. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it, you can teach those louts a lesson.
So that's what happened. I see.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
Are y'all just gonna watch this old man
Take back the
trick?
warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Ah, over there.
Oh, Paimon sees them too. It's one of the Fatui.
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry. Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it my intuition as the secretary of the Qixing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson.
Frozen. Chris, you'll get brought.
Everybody stand!
Order guide you.
Here we go!
To dust!
You're not going anywhere. Cut bladder. To descent. It's time
Gather.
for a flash bridge shield to the bone.
Let's play! Think you can get away? Off we go! Yahoo!
Terra
Let's play!
solidify.
Going in!
Oh, you scoundrels!
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Qingce village?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to... what?
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Qingce Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries, that's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies. Our, our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Kamada.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us for Tui.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
Feel anxious when I'm on. Teacher said I talk too much. Mama said don't talk enough.
I will have order.
Brace yourself.
Wait!
Let's light it up!
This is order.
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Solidify!
Let's play!
Terra smack!
Teamwork is tricky!
Order guide you. To dust!
Brace yourself! Here we go! Get out of here! Out of the way! Yeah! Ho!
All clear! Quick, let's look around for the invoice. This one is... And it... This one is... Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too!
I don't wanna be.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Keith Sieverstein has a deep voice and I love it. His voice makes my ear vibrate. Hey, really? Da, 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 da.
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
Thank you. I remember when I recreated Zhongli's death here. Rex Lapis has been killed. Ayo? Ma'am? Ma'am? Okay. Oh, Second Life is a general goods store? I thought that was the thing that's over here, the Jade Guesser thing.
Welcome to Second Life. Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself. But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters. I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Balai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back. He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry. Would you care to elaborate?
No, do we have to go talk to him?
I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can take it from here.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies. and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position, that's how Uncle Tien managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tien's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had. Thank you.
She's like reflecting Xiao.
Ganyu solved both Huixin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must allow me to repay your kindness.
No need. I'm just doing my job as the secretary of the Qixing.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well. I appreciate your help.
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat. Oh, come on. It's just a meal.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
No, while I'm here, I'm gonna go do my expedition. Cheap and tasty chop suey. Cheap and tasty chop suey. Oops. I forgot Chongyun gets a buff while being out here. I think there's only one more person that gets a buff in Monster. I think that's Monster. I actually don't know who that is. Is it Ganyu who has a passive? Actually, I can just check in here. It's the archive. Is it Ganyu? Refunds 50% or when crafting both type webs, so it's not you. Let's just check all the leeway. 18% is suspicious. Check shell. Stamina consumption. Can't be Yonke, is it? She looks for things. Mine. Cushing? When smashed, yes. Cushing. I forgot about her, honestly. Da, 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 da. That's a lot of food. Oh, rice.
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the two of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huixin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu. Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
Beans.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuhai Pavilion, too. At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
So, what made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20+ years, too.
Huixin, I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness? It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. All the changes it's gone through. The stories of its people.
How do people who have long lives not get bored? Like, after they've done everything for life, what can they do? There's nothing they could do. They just have nothing. All the people they love are dead. Unless they're also long-living, then exception.
But I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness.
But then she has a child with a human. It'll be probably more human than Adeptus. And they'll live even shorter than she would.
Huixin, you don't know how important those words are to me. You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor, apart from my contract with Rex Lapis. They rely on me, accept me, and long for me to bear witness to their stories.
Your bell's clipping through your chest.
No, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up!
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place.
Well, I think your bell's supposed to be like that.
I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary. Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence.
Bye-bye.
No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already? Paimon's still hungry.
Senua Kiosk, the place to go for classic Yuha dishes.
Oops. Oops. I wonder if I'm going to try to rebuild the trade chamber and maybe we'll see it again. I haven't got the chance to actually talk to that guy to send myself back. I've only did it for twice.
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up? Look! Look who's back!
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break, we wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
That's so kind of you all, given we've only met once.
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this strenuous work, please.
All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Yes. There's one more thing. I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now.
No, we still have Xiao there though.
To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Sure, but are you ever done with work, Ganyu?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Oh, okay. So we made friends with... We became closer with Chayo, became friends with Beto and Ganyu. Let's go for another one. Actually, let me fulfill everything else and then let's continue that. So that will mean I'll do my Serenity, but do my domains. Oh, I wonder if Zhongli has anything to say. Nothing new.
We have...
I need more wood so I can craft it. So I can craft the leeway stuff. What do I need? How do I look at the wood that I need? Pine wood? I think that's Chihuahua.
If you ever...
Let's level up somebody. I'll just go with my character selection. It's level 40 right now. So I can have YouTube. What? I could do you. What do you need when you need to ascend? I have a lot of Mora. Since when did I get those? Okay, so I can't send you again. Same thing with Chongyu. That means I won't be able to send you, can I? Back to you. You need 4 of those. Is there anyone else already in my original party that can level? Or can I level each other on 3? I can bring up Bennett.
Oh,
I won't be able to send them.
Where did that come from? I kind of want to leave Rosaria at level 20. Just follow me. Oh, I do only need one of those, but I do need a whole bunch of wolf hook. And Chung just needs the 4 of those. So I could go do a bunch of cryo whopper flower stuff. And then the search for wolf hook. Yeah, that's what I can do. I'll do that now. So let's go fight a cryo flower.
Let's go. Because I really want to lower Chongyun and raise her over Rosaria, even though I still like her. She's strong. She's not my priority right now. I need to play my user.
Out of the way! Off we go!
Hey, this thing broke my shield already?
Solidify!
Let's light it up! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Brace yourselves!
I will have order!
Yeah. Time for takeoff.
Gather!
My shield out.
Wait!
Ow.
Let's light it up! Here we go!
I'll just heal Traveler.
Brace yourselves!
I missed him.
Off we go! That's gonna hurt in the morning!
Solidify!
Let's light it up! Adventure time!
Stabilize!
Everybody stand back! Think you can get away?
Order guide you!
Yahoo! Let's light it up!
Yeah. Gather! Yeah.
Off we go! Brace yourselves!
I will have order!
Ooh, 3? How much more do I need for him? Wait, I got something to do? Oh, it's the rest of my story. What's the story? Huh.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I...
How much more do I need for you? Oh, that's it. Okay. Please, a lot. It's not the right button. It does use a lot of core lapis, but I can't build him for a while. I need more primos. Johnny is up here. Hello. That would mean.
go craft some stuff. Actually, let's run the west domain and then head back over. Hold on. Today's Thursday. Is there anything I need for Ascension stuff? That's today. But I also have to grab these. That won't be anytime soon. That's for Thursdays. Wait. Can't I still do this? Is it still alive? Yes, I can. Okay. So I can do that one. That's on Saturday. Those I also need. Don't you also need it? Do you need it? You don't need it. That's for 4 characters right there. And what do you need? That's for Friday. I can craft those. Oh yeah, I took the artifact away. So let's go run that. This one? I can run Bennett for this. Oh wait. Your character will be greatly increased here until the inflicted Hydra elements removed. Bennett can clear that. KAZUHA! 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 Xiao! Venti and Chongli! KAZUHA! Oh no, everyone's Wi-Fi is super bad. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Yeah. Where are they running? Where are they run? They were in Bennett? Is he switching out? That's the wrong person.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Sure, I'll play you another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
Constellation Force Gene? They lose 50-50s. Well, that sucks, mate. So after I craft everything, I'm probably gonna be left with like 100,000 more. And I'm gonna run more domains tomorrow. And hero wit domains. More is most important, because and I used it to level everything, so I can do that. I use my fragile to farm hero wits.
What if like
Into the wind.
time for takeoff?
Go KAZUHA. Or not KAZUHA. Keep running on KAZUHA. I can't see the sword.
We go!
Oh my god. Got the cooldown.
As you wish.
Yeah! Brace yourself!
Shivering.
Yeah! What?
Ow.
Adventures fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
Yahoo!
Into the wind.
What's he teleporting?
Think you can get away?
Go swirl up. No, you're pushing him out of it.
Brace yourself!
That's what makes it pretty easy. Swirl.
Yeah!
Also, this guy got seasick.
Let's light it up! Would sliding be faster?
When his C6 Benny this way. His C6 Benny is that way. He's doing pyro.
Adventures.
I need 20 of these. Can't Bennett clear that?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
They were typing?
Time for takeoff. On, reveal thyself. Let's play.
Open it. Stand in it. Do I do fire damage? I don't.
Here we go.
Then it was doing a bunch of pyro damage.
Yeah. Yahoo! What do you think you can get away? Let's play.
One minute.
Yeah.
Bubbles. Or, come on. Please Bennett.
Here we go.
Yeah, he's doing pyro damage.
I summon thee. Yahoo!
The wind knows.
We go. Yeah.
He missed his ult.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't get to it.
Time to go.
I can't decide whether you should live or die. I thought that was someone else. Okay, I'm gonna disappear. Good day. How much resin I got? I'm so sorry. I forgot. Sister Benny? Sister Benny. What are you switching to? Please stay as Bennett. Hold on.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
I can't.
Or not.
I'll stick with him.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourself. Faster.
What these dang bubbles?
Here we go. Let's light it up. Brace yourself. Wheel of life.
Teamwork is tricky!
Submit for judgment. Forth my blade.
are we doing a lower level?
Let's play!
Oh wait, it is the right level.
Think you can get away? Faster? Okay, faster. Let's light it up! Here we go! Little Greg, brace yourself! Yahoo! Light it up! Here we go! Faster. Time for takeoff. Here we go!
Submit for judgment.
Brace yourself.
Why is the damage like double?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
We in a line. Mr. Simon, give me a drink. You think you're the cutest that I've ever seen. Where am I going? My foot's numb.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share memory?
Who needs these? Some people need these. I'm gonna give them to Benny. Actually. Oh, you don't need these. So you need 2 more of those. You don't need any of these. I'll give some to Benny. Don't you need some? You need the purple ones. You don't need any. Do you need any? You need the thingy. Let me head over to Razor. What do you have as a weapon? You? Let me level Benny up. His weapon, actually. Oh, no, my Mora. My Mora. I need 3,000. think you have the highest damage from a weapon. It's a 5-star. 5-star one.
Benny's Adventure.
Why is your attack? Is it? Just why did I not notice this? Just look at. Oh, you. More story quests, let's go. I don't want to do Eulas. Let's do Mona. Let's do Mona Astrolabos. I already left Leeway Harbor. Was she the wasn't? I'm in Mondstadt, fool. Hello, Mona.
Finally. I almost fell asleep waiting. As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me. Huh? Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
You're not from this world, are you?
How do you know about that?
How? Because I'm a master of true astrology. If you've no other questions, let's be off. Fine. I'll exercise a little patience and explain. I am astrologist Mona Magistus, but considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me Mona. I am on a mission from my master to retrieve a certain box from Mondstadt. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago. But she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us to come along?
Well, that's because I would also like to take on the Guardian of the Box. My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master. Well, I want to prove the power and status of astrology, to be precise. Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box. Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless, but I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind.
How did he get involved in this anyway?
The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn. If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no? And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status. So, come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. You just need to act the part. There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get that box. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately. Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
How do you know about my questions about those things?
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
A wise decision.
I did not need to see what the harm.
That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we go. There is There's a small inn near Mount Tianhong that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
I did mark this as a town. Ooh, Cisettas. Sensetias. Excuse me.
This life isn't bad either. I guess I...
Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has no business.
Mona, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring? Can't say I have.
Why does he sound like that?
Oh, that's not good. The ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
That should be no trouble with Mona here. She's really good at astrology.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane affairs.
But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you?
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles.
Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 more as compensation, if you were willing.
20,000 is a lot for me.
20,000? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 mora just like that. Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much mora to find.
You're like Venti, except it comes to mora, not wine.
It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us. You remember the stuff we helped Master Diluc make? And Paimon actually kept a small amount.
All the way back then?
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy.
Technically, we should be the ones that have the mora then, Mona.
The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
Think you can get away? Let's light it up! Let's play! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! Brace yourselves!
This is order. Stabilize.
Time for takeoff. Let's light it up! Get out of here! Out of the way! Let's play! Let's light it up! Get out of here! Take cover! Brace yourselves!
To dust!
Yahoo!
Solidify!
Let's play! Let's light it up!
Found it! This must be the ring! It's so pretty. I'm unsure it's worth a ton of... Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts. Let's bring the ring back to Mr. Zhu.
That's it. That's the one. I thought it was lost forever.
You actually found it. Not bad. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me? No, let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms. I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take it.
Then I'll take it gladly.
But we did all the work.
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
Exactly!
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
You're such a cheapskate.
What was that rumbling sound?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
That didn't happen. Forget it. Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this money on treating you to a fine meal. If we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things? Let's go after her for good food!
Life isn't bad either. I guess I can keep living.
Two monster.
Benny.
Let me guess where you're from.
Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right?
Of course. I am a most generous master, after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
Excuse me, what would you like to order? These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing texture. It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing. Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties. This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup. Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. You'll never get enough of it.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food?
Bench, did you just call Paimon a half?
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and jewelry soup, please.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total?
Around 20,000 mora.
Then, I'll just have some vegetarian noodles, please.
All right. A bowl of vegetarian noodles, was it? Please wait a moment. We'll serve you shortly.
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating. Is it because she actually doesn't have money?
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora? An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment, especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both vulgar and dangerous.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also part of an astrologist's pride? Paimon doesn't get it, but it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast. Oh, yes, we can do that. Just give us a minute. You don't use more to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Am I really too short to fit under here?
Off we go!
Ooh, another one. Ooh, a chest. I missed it. Let's try again. I'm grabbing that. Is the chest here this entire time?
Adventure time!
Hello. How may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you've prepared your own ingredients, feel free to use the kitchen. If I may add one more thing. You must be quite well versed in the art of cooking, yes? Talented indeed. Actually, I have a small suggestion to make. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Liyue, would you like to try making Liyue-style cuisine? I have a recipe for golden crab with me. It's a Yue cuisine classic. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan-fried together with ginger and garlic. When you finally plate up, the crab seems to be lying on gold.
Golden crab. Golden crab! Golden crab! Then let's get to it. With your skills in the kitchen, this'll be a cinch.
Why do I feel like MiHoYo is gonna hint to us that they're gonna make it like a cooking minigame?
Ugh, too salty.
Like a cooking minigame where we have to cook things really quickly. How do I make a golden crab? I can make rice buns. Since when did I learn these? Golden crab. That's a lot. Egg, flour, and more powder stuff. How much do I need for this? 5 flour, 3 egg. So make the leeway and go buy the ingredients.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
How much of these do I need? Hold on.
Grilled tiger fish.
3 egg, 2 powder stuff. Do you sell egg? You don't sell egg.
Off we go!
Nope, you don't got any.
Cheap and tasty chop soup.
Do you have any eggs? Nope. No eggs. Where do I know that there's a bunch of eggs sitting around? I don't know where I'm gonna get the eggs. I don't know where I can find eggs. I'm sure there's some on roofs in Springville, maybe.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Let us see.
Off we go!
Let's check all the roofs here and see if we can find some eggs and maybe. Oh, eggs right here. How many will this give me? Only 2. Nope. Yep, only 2.
Adventure time!
I need one more egg. Do you sell anything, bro?
Meat is the...
Nope.
Off we go!
Can't seem to find any more eggs. Let's try checking the top of this. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, never mind.
Off we go!
They all fell. I can't see. Where has my stuff fell? Oh no.
Love. What a bore.
Is it breakable?
Time to deliver. Hunters, hold on!
Where has my things went? No, I did not mean to talk to you.
Off we go!
Are you? You're Olaf.
Time to deliver. Hunters, hold on!
Nope, not the right person.
Always get so
Not what I meant to
drunk
press.
after a hunt.
Bird egg.
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Adventure time!
I need those sugar cubes. Ooh, a chest.
Off we go!
adventure time.
Nothing will sell.
Need to get something from A to B.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I'm not in dire need of food.
How?
I am a little hungry, but it's not a big deal.
They already gave me one.
This aroma is... I never thought it'd be so luxurious. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great difficulty, accept. This golden crab is too delicious. I have never eaten anything this good in my life. I mean, I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted. I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be off. If we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. What deep mysteries shall we acquire knowledge of? I'm looking forward to it. That was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed arduous.
Paimon's not tired.
That's because you float.
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing either.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt.
You sound like a child.
You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride? Well, let's go then. We can make conversation along the way. The more the merrier.
There's no need. Now shoo, get out of our way.
Huh? Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit. Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation, and this is how we're rewarded? With insults? If you don't want to get on, don't. Crazy girl.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You've pushed it too far, brat. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists? Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can do.
I'll blow you away! Order guide you. Try.
Shadows of...
You're open. Stabilize.
Let's light it up! Think you can get away?
Let me try.
You're open.
Decided by destiny. I'm going in!
This is order. You're open. You're open. You're open. Yeah.
What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations? Such things are elementary for an astrologist. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tivat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new insight into your fate. Whatever the case. This trip. All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
We go! Adventure time!
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor. I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but I suppose I could teach you. My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry sky. Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need. It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in one go. Never mind, I'll explain in detail later. She's here.
Wow, it's you, Mr. Honorary Knight. And Paimon, too, you're back.
Klee knows astrology?
That's her. The successor to great knowledge.
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have long calculated my arrival as well.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
But my predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. But she's gone very far away.
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you, surely.
Mystical arts? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make jumpy dumpties. So Glee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Yes. As well-versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields.
Well, Glee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no contest like this. Yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one. Or this one. No, it's not this one either. I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise. Wait for me. I'll be right back.
She's gonna misplace it like last time.
Glee, don't just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box.
I'll teleport. I'm too lazy.
Off we go! Adventure time! Adventure time!
We're here! This is it! Let's dig it up! It can't be! I put a sign here! There's no mistake! Dendro's slimes! We can talk later! Let's take them out first!
Let's light it up!
Time for takeoff.
Solidify!
Found it! It's this box. Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions. Retrieval complete! Let's bring it back!
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it at all. It dropped from Klee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge, but...
Uh-oh.
Never mind that. So, did you find the box?
We did. It's in perfect shape.
That's wonderful. Wait a moment. Why isn't it locked? And why is it empty?
Huh? Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures.
Borrowed?
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the box? That's what I want.
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is that Hag's... It's her diary from 50 years ago? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble? It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say anything about the thing inside. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye. Well, if you don't say anything, your master won't find out, will she?
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself. After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I gained no knowledge, but now I can't return. How did it come to this?
Does she live in Liyue?
That's so sad. Maybe you could forget everything in that book and then go back.
That's... too difficult. And even if I wanted to stay in Mondstadt, it would be... Yes. I mean, no. You really have no way with words.
Well, then you'll just have to go back and face your master.
Stop talking about it. I guess I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free. But what will I do about my astrology research? No, wait. I don't even have a place to stay.
About that, we can go ask Catherine at the Adventurers Guild. Let's see if she can help.
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for them in exchange for... thanks. Never mind, it's nothing.
Why is there leaves there?
Adventure time!
Polygon.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. I see. I understand the situation. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person. Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, they all have their own labs and aren't that interested in the matter. I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there. All right. Then allow me to tell you where the house is.
I know where it is. I've seen it before. It's down here. All the way back here. It's like sealed with a hydro symbol on it. There's a kitty cat here! Bye-bye.
The person who placed this seal is by no means simple. Breaking this seal by force is nigh on impossible. Interesting. I suppose it's worth using my astrology on. Let me see. I see. So, if you first, and then you...
All right, it's open.
Holy moly, that's amazing! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here.
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back, and Catherine told me about the matter. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to have someone make use of them. To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the lowest possible price.
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
Yes, of course, I understand. I am most thankful to you for that. So rest assured that I will give you the best rates.
I mean...
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
I guess I don't have any other choice. I'll rent this place.
Great! Then we are agreed. I will go prepare the documentation. Please wait here.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to do what I agreed to help you with just yet. Without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, it will take me some time to see your destiny clearly. But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready. Yes, I don't really know what to do, but I'll do my best. I wish you both safe travels. As for me, I need to think of the future as well.
Okay, all done. With that quest.
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money? Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger in there.
Oh, come on. Yes! Yes! Kazuha's home! Yes! Oh my god. Kazuha's home! Kazuha's home! Yes! I didn't lose to 50-50! Oh my god. Mihoyo, you made me so worried. Mihoyo. My boy came home. My boy came home. And I didn't have to spend $100 to get him. Okay, time to build you. Let's find some things that are good for you. Oh my god, you're home. Okay. Iron Sting Alley Flash. How do I make the Iron Sting? 'Cause I heard that's pretty good in general. Where is Forge? Oh, I need to start farming that that thing. Oh, I still have to do this. I'm gonna still roll on that. How do I make an Iron Sting? Iron Sting. I have most of the necessary ingredients. Why iron and crystal? So I'll start saving mine. And I'm a wait, hold on. No, I don't have a melee one, so let's use this. Have the melee. Yes. Confirm. Get the
My strength still fails me.
I might be able to grab some extra stuff from in here. No, no, I need the archive. Archive, yes. Is there anything new? This gives me primos. I forgot about Dodo Coattails. I think I unlocked everything here. Except one. Oh, the other Abyss dude. And enemies a note? Oh, as the doggy. Did I find out any new animals? New bird.
Oh, ow!
I think I got them all on those geograph. I don't think so. Oh, now I can check everyone else's quests to hear them talk. This will give me primos. So let's run through it. I want to see Venti get an Act 2. More hit on his backstory. He deserves an Act 2. Albedo 2. Albedo, Venti, Tartaglia, and Xiao and Ganyu. They deserve an Act 2. I really want to know more about their backstory. want to sing this very long. Adding new books. And it just crashed.